happens every year, I fell in love with a new guitar at the Dallas Guitar Show, and this is it. It's a 63 VOS 335, and it's just, oh, hi there, look at him. He's a nice guitar too. But this is the Gibson VOS 63 335, and they just nailed it. It feels amazing, and it looks beautiful. I love it, but they were so vintage correct that they put these nylon saddles on there, and those just drive me nuts. So luckily for me, I've got the FABER kit. I took it off my 333, had to get rid of the 333 in order to get the 335, which I'll miss the 333, but man, sometimes you just got to let one go to bring a new one into the family. So let's install this FABER kit now. So the first thing we've got to do is out with the old, in with the new. We need to get rid of these strings, and we'll use one of these. It's a string getter offer. You can find them most anywhere that you get your string getter offer supplies. Let's get them off like such, and away with this guy. So he's gone. This is actually a nice tailpiece. Super light aluminum, I like it, but we're going to use the FABER. And I'm just taking a look at my studs here, and they are down low. So that's good because I like to use mine low. The FABER stuff comes with different heights of inserts, but we'll be using the low inserts because these guys are set in low. And this is a very technical thing called unscrewing your stud. Insert your snide comment there. Then you take this guy and you put him in there like such. And you take your FABER stud and put him in instead. That's right. And we don't take it all the way down just yet. We take it about that far, because that's actually going to be the locking mechanism for the tailpiece. Unthreading. Place the spacer. And yes, we rock. We've got the FABER tailpiece here, and it goes in like such, and you just tighten it down. You don't have to crank it, just give it a little love. You can use even their little tool that they give you, which we'll show you here in a second, but check it. Get a little tightness. Tighten, tighten. All right, it's the tightener. Take the old guy off, still very cool. And we need to keep it because, you know, guitars are just not forever, and Lord only knows how long it'll be before I get rid of this because I like something else. So we are going to set this guy on there, and we use these little fellas right here to lock it down. Lock it down! So it sits on there. This is really hard to show you, but you've got these little inserts that thread and lock this bridge right on and right in. Just get it on a little bit. Ooh, just get it on a little bit. Yeah. So, and then you got this neat little guy. See him? He's a little tool. This comes with the FABER kit, by the way. And look, we thread it right onto there. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Tighten it. Tighten it. Now that sucker's locked on, both of them. This actually is what they call their high bridge, which has titanium saddles for the bass strings and brass saddles for the treble strings. Yeah, now we got to string it. What do we use? DRs, yo! Of course we use DRs. They're the best. Or at least they're what I use. 10 to 46 DRs. We're going to do it with one of these, which is called a stringer. Yep, stringer. And of course, we'll have to use our string getter offers as clippers later. We'll have to clip the strings off the top because we're not punk rockers over here. We're just old guys rocking. So we clip our strings off the headstock. Okay, just to show you some of my mad skills at stringing, I'm going to show you how quickly I can get it done. I've got my strings out, but they're not prepared or on the bridge way down here yet. So, I'm using the old stopwatch, and I'm going to predict roughly 3 to 3.5 minutes, and I'll have this sucker strung up. Are you ready? Set, rock. Me personally, when I do it, I like to put all the strings in the tailpiece first. Why? I don't know, just do. 21 seconds, everybody. Man, glad I wasn't holding my breath. Really sad part is that even if I say something really stupid in my commentary, which odds are I will, I won't be able to stop and re-edit it because, you know, stopwatch and all that stuff. But notice how completely mellow and calm and in charge I am. Why? Because I'm awesome. Okay. Uh-oh. That one slipped out. Figures. Not really on my game today. Kind of disappointed. I'm usually a little quicker. Wow, totally screwed it up. But no worry. Like I said, notice how totally calm and mellow I am. You know why? I think I might have already said it, but it's because I'm awesome. Okay, we're getting there. Mainly because I'm also having to stand outside this silly light that I've got on there so that you can see it's giving me kind of a bad angle. So I just give them all a little bit of tension. We're going to stretch them 3 times because that's what Brad Gillis does and that's what he says to do, so that's what we're going to do. If you don't know who Brad Gillis is, you are not awesome. You should look him up. Okay, just a little tension. Start to stretch. Stretch it. Tune it to ear. Clip the ends. Why? I told you why. We are not punk rockers. We do not make statements by leaving the strings hanging out on the headstock. That is a young man's game, and we are old men. Okay? Last stretch. I have eclipsed 3.5 minutes. I'm blaming the angle. All right. Not bad. 417.95. We're strung up. We got to check.